Hi, this is Jivan Chaudhary, founder and CEO of ShoppersExpress.in. First of all, welcome to the web session here. So, talking about my startup called Shoppers Express. Shoppers Express is one of the India's largest cashback and coupons website. So, what do we do here? So shoppersexpress.in is an online platform where we have integrated 450 plus online stores at one place, where you can find all the offers and deals which are going on these sites. So you have been seen, probably you have been seen apparently or something. You have been seen a lot of coupons websites. You will find a lot of coupons if you want any deal or offer at any other website, any online store like Flipkart or Amazon. What you do is you generally go Google, I want the Flipkart deals or Amazon deals, and you will go to some coupons websites. You'll pick up the coupon and you'll use that coupon. So apart from that, we introduced some concept of cashback concept. So how this idea has been initiated is, so let's say we are in Hyderabad. So let's say there is a place called Gachibowli, and when you want to go from Gachibowli to High Tech City, so you went to an auto and you approached him and you asked him what would be the amount you will be charging us. So he would say at least he'll say amount, let's say amount of rupees 150. So you'll try to bargain over there. So interaction with an auto guy and on offline, you can bargain on the amount. So whereas coming to the online stores, so when you want to bargain over the amount where what Flipkart is showing or what Amazon is showing, you can't bargain over that amount. So to overcome this concept of bargaining over online stores, we have come up with a cashback offer on our Shoppers Express platform. So how it works is, so you just log into the Shoppers Express account. So then what you do is you just select whatever store you want to purchase it. So then we redirect to the particular Amazon store. So this Amazon store, when you are redirected to the Amazon store, now you shop as you normally do. So now we track your transaction, and as we are driving these sales to these online stores, so we get some particular kind of commission. So this from this commission, whatever we get, we share 50 to 80% of the users as a cashback. So now this actually not only the coupons, now we also get the cashback. So we also do price comparison. So whereas let's say you wanna purchase Apple iPhone 4S. So what do you do generally when you want to purchase it online? You go to Flipkart, you go to Amazon, you go to Snapdeal, and see see the prices at the different online stores, and compare the prices, and wherever you get the product for the low cost, and you'll purchase it. So now what you do is you go to shopperexpress.in, you just search for the product. Now you need not go to each and every tab opening Flipkart, tab opening Amazon, and all this. You directly search for the product. We'll compare the prices of the product where in Flipkart, Amazon, and we'll show the best price of the product, and upon that you will be getting the cashback. So coming to this online session. This online session is about a Felicity IIIT Hyderabad student ambassador program. So this coming to the student ambassador program, we as you have started doing the missions. So we have designed this student ambassador program in different levels. So we thought of making it a 4 levels. So level we plan to make people engaged, make people familiar with all the social media platforms, kind of like Flipkart, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So a lot of people don't know the importance of LinkedIn. So coming to the LinkedIn is a completely a professional social network where you can build your online resume. So where you can put all your skills, where you can put all your graduation, like in which program you have done the graduation, and your years and all. So this helps you build your online resume, where you can share your resumes online with the companies, and the companies will search your profiles and approach you easily. So to build this social, to make people involved in the social media platform and to get to them know the importance of the social media, so we have designed this mission, and we have designed some tasks. So coming to this, the fourth task or the fifth task. So this fifth task may have you have to get the 100 likes, so where you can get some points. So why we have done this is we have designed completely this program in a win-win situation where the Felicity benefits and where you also benefit. So you have to understand the strategy, how we are doing it. So and then you have to go with the task. So when we ask you to bring these 100 likes, we ask you the let's say you are running an organization. So you know the importance of social media following, how an organization will affect. So then since you know the importance, you have to build your own strategies or innovative strategies. So where you can bring these followers very easily. So that is the reason we asked for the innovative way, and we made you to execute the same innovative way on the Felicity IIIT Hyderabad platform in such a way where we have tracked this using you have taken the screenshot and you have uploaded, and we approved the mission. So coming to the level two, we wanted to make you build the e-commerce sites. So right now, e-commerce is completely trending, right? So e-commerce is one of the largest business ventures. So before we come into this, like what is entrepreneurship and what is startups, and we'll discuss about this. So what is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is the willingness to take risk, develop, and manage your imaginary ideas into completely business ventures, where you turn out these imaginary ideas into reality. So, what platform do you use to connect this imaginary ideas to reality? So, let's say you want to build an e-commerce site. So, you have an idea to sell your product, and you need that platform to be reality. So what platform in between do you use? Technology as a platform. So you make websites, you make applications, Android applications. So how do you make them, and how these e-commerce sites are actually strategizing their marketing stuff and all this. So when you come to these startups, if you all know Facebook, and you are very familiar with the Facebook, and Facebook has been started by Mark Zuckerberg. So when you come to the timeline of Mark Zuckerberg, so if you study this, so he was born in 1984. Then he falls in love with the film Star Wars when he was at around age of 5 to 10. So when he was 10 years old, he sees his father's computer and learns how to use it. Then he builds a program connecting his father's home and his office computers. So he calls it as a ZerkNet. So when he was at 11 years old, he gets a programming tutor where he teaches where he learned all the programming stuff and all. Then he reads a first book of programming on C++. So the C++, you had idea about the programming language probably. So then he makes games out of his friends' drawings. So a lot of our friends do make some drawings, some arts, and right. So using this C++ programming, he had built his own games. So then he has his bar mitzvah with a Star Wars machine. So then he transfers from local school to private school. So then he learns programming from his friend Adam D'Angelo in a better way. So then he becomes the captain of a fencing team at the private school where he had joined. So then he learns to read Latin, Greek, and Hebrew languages apart from his mother tongue language. So he builds a program that learns your music taste. So the first step to him is he builds a program that learns your music taste. So Microsoft offers almost $1 million. So where he turns them down. So when you want to build a program where it can understand your music taste, and it tells you that it tells your music taste, so you have to know about the technology and all. So then after building this, he enters into Harvard University, and he builds a site that lets students choose classes together called Course Match. So you all are studying in different colleges, so you have different courses. So let's say when you come into second year or third year, you have your electives to select. So when you want to select some of the electives where your friends are choosing. So where again your friend is not available on phone or available on Facebook chat and something. So when you want to select the same elective, so he had built a platform where you can see all the courses what your friends have chosen, and he has built a platform called Course Match. So then he builds a site letting you pick who is hotter, called Face Mash. In 4 hours, his internet is cut off. So basically, this Face Mash is a product where they have collected all the pictures of all the girls, and randomly the two photos will be displayed, and people have to choose one of the pictures, and he has named it as Face Mash. So since it got viral, so the Harvard servers has got cut down. So then he get approached by the Winklevoss Bros about helping with a dating website. So since he has done this platform, so Winklevoss Brothers are some of the like topmost entrepreneurs in the America. So they approached him for building the dating website, like what is their idea. So he had helped them, Winklevoss Bros, and drops their project in between. So then he builds thefacebook.com within a week. So then after that, he founded a co-founder called Eduardo, joins and puts $10,000 for 30% of the Facebook. So then he needs help, and turns out a roommate who can't code but does anyway gets 5% equity, who is Dustin. So then was a guy called Chris. He finded a well-spoken classmate to be a spokesperson for him for the Facebook. So then he has 10,000 users paying $85 a month for the servers. So then he gets an email from Napster founder, meets up with him, and he had a very good deal with him. So Napster is a company where you can exchange your music files. So when you want to share your files, there was no platform before, like you can't share your files on phone, you can't share your files on the messages. So that is the reason Napster. That is the definition of the Napster. So then he meets the girls in the line of the bathroom, who is Priscilla, who had married right now, who he had married right now. He started dating with her. He gets a $10 million offer for the Facebook, and he walks away. And then he drops out of the Harvard after knowing the importance of the Facebook, and he moves out to the Silicon Valley. So then MTV offers him $75 million for the Facebook. Then also the Mark walks away. So he started a new startup called Wirehog. So Wirehog is something a file exchanging startup. So then he hesitates whether to do Facebook or Wirehog. So then he spends $85,000 of his own money to keep Facebook servers running. So then after that, he gets like a 5 lakh dollars investment from Peter Thiel. So then he meets with the CEO of Washington Post, agrees to take his investment, who is Don Graham. So he gets a much higher offer from another guy. So while at dinner with Jim, he cries in the bathroom about breaking up the promise with the Don, because he had taken the investment from the Jim Breyer. So then he talks to Don and says him that, Don, let it go. So then what happens is he files to New York to learn how to be a CEO from Don, and he had learned a lot of things from the Silicon Valley, from the Peach startup, sort of the network which was the Silicon Valley. So if you haven't heard about Silicon Valley is the one of the best places where like Facebook, Twitter, and all the best startups have been started from there. So basically, Silicon Valley is a hub of startups, in the international hub of startups. So then he gets a $1.5 billion offer for Facebook from Viacom. Viacom is a broadcast network company, and almost he accepts it. So then he gets $1 billion offer from for Facebook from Yahoo. He walks away from them. Then he opens Facebook to everyone, which was September 2006. So then he first hired a programmer and leaves after weeks, who had started YouTube and what you're watching right now. After Microsoft offers him $15 billion for Facebook, Mark walks away again. So then he signs in a relationship contract with his girlfriend, who has been dated with, who is Priscilla. So then he hires Sheryl Sandberg, who was a COO currently. So he gets then he goes to pilgrimage in India, to same ashram Steve Jobs went to. There was a pilgrimage area in India where people like Steve Jobs and Bill Gates had believe in that place, where they can get some spiritual content into their body, so that refreshes their internal intentions and all. So then he starts learning Mandarin because of Priscilla. So since her mother language was Mandarin, so then he aims to connect the 5 billion people to connect to the internet. So this is the timeline for the Facebook, and he has started from his 10 years old. He has the aim to achieve something at each and every age. So he wants to try to solve some problem. Whatever he have learned, he had made it reality by using his whatever the technology he had learned. So you may have all heard about Angry Birds, right? So Angry Birds is the one of the best games, like, where we have at our like intermediate or during your schooling. We have been playing a lot of times these kind of games. So Angry Birds have been started by three guys. Then they made 51 games. So before they started up with Angry Birds, they made 51 games. So those games were completely broke up. So then he wanted to, then since they were completely depressed, then they wanted to make one more game. So they had sketched 10 ideas a day, and they sat for like months and months and years. Then one day they sketched this. So all this, why I'm saying all this is, so you have to whenever you see something, you have to, whenever you want to achieve by seeing something, you have to, when you want to achieve something or success. So all that depends is like 1% inspiration and 99% is a perspiration. So perspiration is something what you put, what effort you have put in on the work, what you want to do. And so this is something what we want to convey. So after that, so coming to this time, after the timeline of Mark Zuckerberg, we want to elaborate about these e-commerce companies. So these e-commerce companies are completely, if you look at these e-commerce companies, they are completely, what is E? When I first say about like what is e-commerce, so then what is E? So the transactions which happens electronically through via internet, are called e-commerce. So e-commerce, through e-commerce, what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages we have? So if we see the advantages, let's say you are in a hostel, you are in a school, you're in a college and a hostel, you want to purchase a book. So what do? So you directly go to any offline store, ask them that is this book available? So if there is, if you don't find the book, you will go to another shop, you'll try to find it, and if you don't get it, you'll be depressed and you'll come back. So with these online stores, they have collaborated all these retailers whom we are approaching all over India. So these retailers will put in the products on their platform. So the products, since every product is at one platform, so when you search for any product what you want, so that will be definitely available. And these e-commerce stores do is, so they'll show that they got the sale from this guy to that particular retailer, and they pick up the product and they pack the product and they'll deliver it to your place. So this is how it saved your time. This is how it saved your strain and all. So this e-commerce, when you want to build this e-commerce, the technology comes into the place, and marketing strategies come into the place, like how they market their product from sitting at one place to all over India. So when Flipkart was started Flipkart was started by IIT Delhi students, Sachin Bansal. So when he was started this platform, he was started with books, because entrepreneurship is something not to make money. Entrepreneurship is something we entrepreneurs are who tries to solve the problems. So considering a community, there will be a lot of problems. So then there'll be a lot of solutions. So basically, it's like connecting a problem to an efficient solution, and making people solve their problem. So this is entrepreneurship, and who does is called entrepreneurs. So it's like connecting the dots. Um, so when entrepreneurs are who you are seeing right now, like Uber and all the startups, so they have faced the problem while he was when Uber has started, when he wants to go to his office. So hadn't got any vehicle right here, right from his place, and he had faced this problem. That's why he started up with this concept. With the Uber, what you are doing right now is